remove seedling. Now, this number of currency, which website do we always go to for news? Yes. For commodities, these are the websites to go to for news. You can just easily take a picture. Very, very simple. My most favorite tool is this one and this one. WordBrain and AsVICATE. Those two websites, very, very good to track news. Can we go on? So these 5 websites, what did I say are the most important? AsVICATE and WordBrain. Very, very simple. They are very, very, very important to check the results of this news. So before GMO would apparently affect this market, I think it should still take nothing less than maybe 100 to 150 years. Because there are some people, the most popular person among them is Bill Gates. They are trying to push the motive of genetically modified foods. Before those things will affect this market, I think all of us should be in heaven by that time. Or hell. Heaven is where? Now, every commodity also have what is called peak value. What is peak value? What is peak value? Who can help us? What is peak value? This is sibling improvement. What is peak value? Yes, the value of each move of price. So for example, if gold moves from 800 to 801, how many steps did it take? From 800 to 801, how many steps did it take? One. That one step is equal to 1 pip. In Naira, that 1 pip can be equal to maybe 850 Naira. That's what I mean by peak value. Now, each of these commodities have different peak value. So it is from the peak value you would know which one can small account trade and which one can large account trade. Yes, sir. The websites. So from the peak value, you easily know which one you can trade. Now, commodity market also does not open as far or as long as the currency market. The currency market starts around Sunday around 11 p.m. Don't trade currency markets around Sunday 11 p.m. The spread will be very wide. Anything from 12 a.m. Monday morning down to Friday 9 p.m. does not stop. But this commodity market, there are some period of the day that it does not move. You get it? Because it is not all market sections that trade all of them. Some trade some months. So these are the current peak value of the most traded commodities. For example, let me explain first before you snap. This one, what is the name of this one? What is the peak value of this?
22,000.
Yes. What it means is that if coffee takes one step like this, it is 32,000. And it does not take one step as a time, no. It can take like 5 or 10 Are you getting it? I've traded it once. Only once in my life. Once. And that time the big value was 216,000. Yes, from Yes, from 8:15 p.m.
Okay.
títí di 9:15 a.m. ọjọ́ kejì kò ní move rárá. Nigeria set gbogbo kìíní. You get it? For corn, how much is 1 pip of corn? Yes, even gold is higher than corn. That's why it's one of the most traded ones. The peak value is very, very small. The peak value of gold. Everybody who is always trading gold. This one has lower peak value than gold. You get it? And it always open at what time?
2:05.
Yes. What time does it close? What? Followed by what?
Sugar.
So according to all these things I've pasted now, which one is the most expensive one to trade?
Coffee.
Followed by which one? Yes. Followed by wheat, you are correct. Then followed by soya beans and copper. The cheapest one to trade is which one? Followed by what?
Wheat.
Cocoa. Followed by what?
Sugar. Is it in Naira, sir?
Yes. All of this is an Naira. According to Rally's platform, you don't get Rally's platform. That's how I got it. And then the next two is cotton. Okay, you want to take this one? Can we go on? So the next two, cotton and natural gas. So corn and cotton, they are the cheapest agricultural produce instruments to trade. So now I'm going to show us how to trade all of these commodities. Even though you don't have the money now, money, good capital, that's all. Anything from 200,000 to 200,000, you can pick corn alone. Don't go and do coffee. You get it out. Why? You do it. No problem. With 200,000, you do it.
How many seconds?
But if you have above a million naira, you can easily do that. Easy to trade. You see it, sir. I will teach us. So now, which strategies do I think? Now, all of these strategies are solely based on my findings on the chart. You know, after spending big time in the market, trying to find out which strategy works best. Because this is the next level of my trade now. If at any point in time, later in the future, maybe next year, next 2 years, anytime, sir, that you come to rally again, you ask after me, I will tell you that. And you call my line, it's not going, you reach me on social media, you can't reach me, just know that I am blown. Put it blown. The only place you can likely get me is in Oshoko.
Huh?
Hold up to God. Don't know why. Make sure you have money. No, Dimo. I cannot stay in Lagos. I am from Lagos. So the three basic strategies that I see that are simple, but the potency of the strategy is not in its complexity. The strategy can be simple and effective. It must not be very complex for it to be effective. Do you get it? It can be as simple and also effective. So it is these three that we are going to talk about soon. So now, let me now begin to break it down into pieces. Now, a summary of my findings as well on the charts is what I have written out here. So for this from year 2020 down to 2024, you should find all these things I'm telling you. In case you go back to before 2020 and you find anything new, please come back and let's discuss it. Make sure it's worth discussing. So for wheat, soya bean, copper, cotton, and gas. So during Asia markets is when the gap does not close more often, but the gap always closes during London markets. Now, I'll also show you. Now the range of those consolidations is 5 to 10 pips. The best approach to use for them is this two. Yes. Why these instruments? They tend to trade more. They have less gap, mostly during the close of the market. And the open gaps get filled more often. So we are still going to go back here. But let me first go to the charts now. So you see these commodities. You see that many of them, they open like around 9:15, 8:15. Some of them open around 2:15. Now, a market that closed, let's say the market was moving like this, and this is 8:15. 8:15 p.m. The market is free. If the market is going up, above the last higher high to target the continuation. Target the continuation. Yes. Of the trend. Get fellow PhD with that. How would I know? Because we're always trying to express something to class. So, the graphical representation of what that just goes down now is that when you see commodity moving like this, you look for the words and put words here. So if you want my own inputs, I will tell you don't be greedy, just target 1:1. So your TP, if your TP is here, your stop loss should also be the same distance as your TP. This I should. Don't be greedy. This is the graphical representation. So the flip side, you should be able to flip it. In a downtrend, let's write the flip side. In a downtrend, put or use sell stop. Put or use sell stop below the last lower low. Below the last lower low.
Put or what?
Put or use sell stop below the last lower low to target the continuation downtrend. Something is going down like this. Very fantastic. What is a pull back? You just put sell stop here. And then put stop loss up here. Sink you down. That's the issue 1-to-1. Issue 1-to-1. Yes, sir. Why? 1-to-1. Because that is the one that wins more often. So when you use 1:2, if you want to use 1:2, sir, once you pick the trade and the profit, the market has already moved halfway to your profit, put your stop loss at break even. 1-to-1 tends to win more of the time than 1-to-2. That's just the reason. 1:1 is okay for everybody to start with. If you know you can exercise more patience, go to 1:2. But anybody using 1:2 is expected to lose more trade than the person using 1:1.
So 1:2, that is the 2 you pick up the TP.
Yes, sir.
The more of the TP.
Yes, sir.
And less of the
Yes, sir. Is it clear?
It's no, sir. What is ratio on this thing?
What is ratio?
What are we talking
And
about?
the distance between your stop loss and your take profit.
Okay.
That's the ratio. For example, look at this. This is my trade now. This is my buy. This is my stop loss. this is my TP. The distance of my buy to my TP is wider than that of my buy to my stop loss. If they are the same, sir, like a mobile TP easily buy, that's 1:1. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Can we go on?
Yes, sir.
So anytime any commodity is trending, another reason why I said it is good to do it like this is because the pullbacks of these commodities, you cannot accurately determine it all the time. Assuming this currency now, without doubt, with this thing on my chest, of course you can see my chitan. Yes. This is the one I used to wear 7 years ago. I bought it with MMM money. So all of it I lost money to MMM. Part of your money. I don't think the clothes is just there. Of course, the attire cannot size me anymore. But I will not trade the low. So I wear it from time to time. Assuming this was currency, with this thing that has happened, what are we going to press now? Sell. Instant sell. Just put stop loss at TPA. Straight. That's for currency. But for commodities, you cannot determine when this pullback will end. I first try to replicate all of my knowledge of currency on the commodity as it does with currency. The pullbacks of commodity cannot be determined like that of currency. That's why we are targeting the sell stop and the buy stop. So if you go back in time and check how many times are you going to win, this is how you are going to backtest. For example, you will look at this chart and say, when this thing was moving in an uptrend, assuming I was using buy stop at every higher high, how many times will I make profit? How many times will I lose money? Using ratio 1:1. And when you are determining your risk to reward, it is the stop loss you should set first. If you are trading and you're always setting take profit first, it's not good. It is stop loss you are supposed to set first. It is the stop loss that you now use to set the take profit. If you set the take profit first, you will set it due to greed. In fact, the first thing that your body will tell you to set is take profit. That's how you know it's not good.
That's for market.
Yes, even pending order.
So it's not
1:1. But set the stop loss first.
Even for market execution,
Yes, yes. So if I put buy stop here now, it means a pullback, and I put stop loss here, and my TP is here, 1:1. Would I have made profit? Yes. When it was doing this pullback, let's say it is here that I put the buy stop. I put my stop loss here, 1:1. Would I have made profit? Yes. That's how you back test. If you are using 1:2, it's not as if it's not possible. But you must know what you are doing. If you are using 1:2, let's say, no, it's not long throat, it's good throat. You just need to handle it properly. Yes, now. Yes, now. So if this is buy stop and you put TP here, this is your stop loss. Immediately you enter the trade picks you, and you can see profit. You know, as at this place here now, we think they take profit in, but it's in profit. Once it is like this for 1:2, take this your stop loss. Come on. Yes. Because people who use 1:2, they lose more trades than people who use 1:1. But they tend to make more money than people who use 1:1. So people who use 1:1, if they pick 5 trades, they can win 3 or 4 and lose 1 or 2. People who use 1:2, they can lose 3 or 2 and win 2 or 3. But at the end of the day, they tend to make more money. But everybody should start with what? 1:1.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Please, removing the
Stop loss. Yes, sir.
Why should you move it? Why don't you move it up?
So if you move it up higher to this place,
Yes.
And the teeth is still tight.
yes, you stand a chance of being taken out of the trade very early. Because this thing might not go up directly straight. It might do a pullback. But that pullback, most of the time, is not expected to come back to this buy area. So if you put it here, it can take you out and now go higher. So instead of putting it here, just use 1:1.
What if I want you to put it there?
If you put it here and you see it doing pullback, you'll still be on the trade until it goes back up again. You know, there's a trade, what is it called? His name is Tom Woodard. He wrote the book Best Loser Wins. Presently, his new book is discussing how we behave when we are in a losing trade or a winning trade. That's how human beings reason. Before you enter a trade, the way you are thinking is always different from when you are there already. Either you are in profit or in loss. Do you understand? Now, it is not when you are in a trade, in profit or in a loss, that you should not take decision on what to do. You should have imagined all the possible outcomes and have clear decisions you are going to take. If this one happens, this is what I will do. If this one happens, this is what I will do. Not when you are already. Can we go on? So this is cotton. This one is wheat. So for example, what kind of trend is this one? Uptrend.
Uptrend.
What type of approach is good for this? Buy stop, yes, that's it. So you see when this guy gives this pullback, I just put buy stop here. And then I put stop loss here and tip it. That's how to approach it. Because if it was currency, I would still be expecting this thing to come back here as pullback before I press the buy. But once I see that it has started doing pullback, just put the buy stop above. The stop loss under, the tip here. If it does not go higher to pick my buy stop, come on, Lole. What am I shaking? You are. You lose. And not so far around learning. What is one saying? Exactly. That's the beauty of those pending orders. If you see something like this, what do you need to do? Uptrend, buy stop. Yes. Yes. You put the buy stop here. Let's assume that this thing now goes up. It does not get it, and then it goes down.
It's not a business.
Have you lost money at all?
At all, no.
You leave it. You just say run long. Anytime you get me say run long. Yes, ma'am. Together. What is the female version of Sadiq?
Syndicate?
Syndicate?
Yes.
That's syndicate. Ọgbọ́n ti pọ̀ jù. Mommy, why don't do that? And mommy, you love. Please don't do that. That suggestion, it is your brain that suggested it to you. You understand? It's just a sign that your brain is functioning very well. But unfortunately, your brain cannot help you here. Yes. Because the brain cannot give to you what you have not put inside. The only time you are supposed to listen to the suggestions of your brain is when you are consistently profitable in trading. Because each new skill you are learning, your brain will grow new neurons that will attach to it. It will now create a pattern. If every time you see buy uptrend, you're always putting buy stop, you are training your brain to always think like that. Sooner or later, the only suggestion it will give to you is the right one. It's the one you've always been doing. But if you are not skilled in an area and your brain is giving you suggestion in that area, it's guesswork.
I'm a satanic.
You know, it's not majorly Satan, but it's guesswork. So that's why all of you that you are religious people, most times when your pastor or reverend say the Spirit of God said it's a lie, it's his brain. It's not all the time that the Spirit of God is saying. Most times it's just an idea from his head. So because it's a man of God, he will now assume that it is God. It's a lie. I can mention 3 things that can speak to you if you use them today. On your way, there's a play stadium there. There are some guys at the back. They do sell something in white paper. It's weed. Buy it and smoke it. You will hear voices clearly.
From experience.
Do you get? He said honestly, he's talking from experience. So.
Don't try.
You have to know the best.
So all those things are not what you just said now is your brain that's contested into. And now it's not wrong, but in trading it's guesswork. And you don't use guesswork in trading. Do you understand? That's why you will find people who outside of trading are very intelligent. Outside of trading, they are super intelligent. But when they come to trading, they tend to lose money very well. The reason is because their intelligence outside of trading will not help them. They need to learn the skill of this one.
Because the intelligence is disturbing them.
The only intelligence is disturbing them. Can we go on?
Yes, sir.
Right, so let me look for more examples of uptrend again. Oh, okay, this one now. What type of trend is this one? Downtrend.
Downtrend.
In a scenario like this, what do you use?
Sell stop.
Yes, you will use sell stop. And where will you put the sell stop?
The lower.
Below the last lower low. Yes. It can be as simple as that. You will lose money. The only time you will lose money is if price touches your sell stop, it does not get to your TV, and it goes back up. And when I checked, if you are using 1:1 of every 5 trades, at most you are going to lose 2 and win 3. Of every 5 trades, if you follow those rules, so I know the kind of results you should get by the time you start to practice this. So before this market got here, when it was doing this, what will you put here? Sell stop. So somebody is thinking, and I can hear it. It's not the Spirit of God that is telling you, it's just my brain. Some of you are thinking now that, can I not press the sell now? If you press the sell now, it's correct. Because assuming your sell stop was here, it would have repeated. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if you press the sell now, it is also correct.
Oh.
The trend of these commodities, they don't change very fast like that of currency. If it's going down,
It's going down.
there's a space here. There's another, somebody here. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi rèé. Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. Ojú yín rèé. Sorry. Yes, sell stop in a what? In a down
The
trend.
downtrend.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Let me show us more examples again. This one now is corn. What kind of trend is this one?
Downtrend.
Yes, you can see that I'm not mentioning anything like support or resistance.
Yes.
Because support or resistance is totally irrelevant in the commodity market. Kò sí nǹkan tó kan support and resistance in commodity. It's a waste of time at your level now. If I begin to explain how support and resistance affect commodity, I will lose all of you. So let me just keep it as simple as this. You should understand. What kind of trend is this one?
Downtrend.
And what is the approach I've told you to use?
Sell stop.
Where will you put this sell stop now?
Lower low.
Yes.
Lower low.
So that the only tip there is alright. It should be here. Yes, sir. Is it clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
that it is only if this thing goes down. If it continues to go higher,
What was my business? Come on along.
So it's one that will keep the sell itself.
yes, that's the function of it. When this guy was moving in an uptrend, what did I say we should do? We should put buy stop where? These are the type that might make you lose money. Let's say you saw this one now, and you put buy stop here. You see that I picked the buy stop. If your stop loss was very close, it will just go and hit your stop loss. Do you understand? So now, anytime you do this and you lose money, anytime you use buy stop and you lose money in that uptrend, what should you do? You buy again, Sodiki. Our man, it's actually correct anyway, but you don't buy instantly. This is what you do. Every opportunity you miss goes into the future to multiply itself. Every opportunity you miss goes into the future to multiply itself. So if you press buy in commodity markets and it goes and hits your stop loss, that previous place where you put the buy stop, put another buy stop here again. Do you get it? Yes. Put it here again. Yes. Every opportunity you miss goes into the future to multiply itself. Because at default, if you put buy stop and you touch the buy stop and it goes down to your stop loss, your brain will tell you that press sell now. That's what your brain will tell you. This thing is feeding on guesswork, on greed, on people's intuition. That one is wrong. The thing will still return back here. So if people are looking at me with surprising eyes, just go back and test. Remember, greet knowledge with curiosity, not with acceptance. Greet knowledge with what?
Curiosity.
Yes, you go back and check if all this is I'm saying, if they are true. This is not a religious settings. You can question everything I'm telling you. Do you get it? Even though I'm a man of God, but question it. So, if this thing is going up like this, and it does something like this, it goes up again, it's not doing something like this, what did you put here? Yes, all of you know that. Don't go and forget to. If you put buy stop here, let's paint the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that, and you know you put stop loss here, Abi? You put TP here. This thing now goes up. It touched the buy stop. And after that, it now goes down. By the time it gets here, what will it do to your stop loss?
It will close the market.
It will close. You will lose money. Once you have lost that money, no problem. You see this place where you put this buy stop, put it there again. Yes. Put it there again. What I said now, I'm sure you are just saying it for the first time. Put it there again. This thing.
Does it applicable to
Still coming to.
Does it applicable to what?
No.
Who said that? Where's my game? Alájà ló máa sọ ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n ti máa ṣe.
Ẹni yìí ló sọ fún yín. Ẹni yìí ló sọ fún yín.
Because most of the time, what it has done is called inducement. That's what it is called. It has just induced that level. You know? So let's back test what we are saying now. Look at this place. You put buy stop here. The thing went up. You pick the buy stop. And it went down to hit your stop loss. What did I say you should do again?
You should put it again.
Repeat it again. More of the time, you will see that it will still go back in that direction. Because there's something Ronaldo, Messi, they always do. It's called a fiscal limit. They do like this. They are going here, but they first go here. You know, to mislead people. So when he went to hit your buy stop here and it went down, some people would have foolishly pressed sell. And their sell is needed so that they can properly induce it and move higher again. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So the opposite of it is that, let's say price is going down like this. What will you put here?
Sell stop.
Sell stop, Abi?
Yeah.
Let's assume you put stop loss here and TP here, 1 is 1. The thing now goes down. It hits the sell stop. It did not get to the TP. And then it goes higher again. It now goes and hits your stop loss. What should you do? Repeat the sell stop here again. Yes, ma'am.
Coming back.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Currency. Yeah, so currency.
So this thing is not applicable to currency.
It's not.
I actually, this thing that you just said, and hit my purpose.
Yeah.
And I was angry. I
Yeah.
now decided to go and criticize
Again.
again.
I don't want to say that it works very well for currency, because I've not tested that on currency very well. So anytime I put buy stop, like NZD card, I lost money on it yesterday. it went up, you pick the buy stop, and then it went down to the stop. So what is I will not do it again. For me, for now. Only the next week because I've not tested it. I will now wait for that level to be broken on the level before I will now do it on the line. Do you understand? But for commodities, I have back tested it, and I see that is how it works more of the time. More of the time. Alright? So let's look at yes sir. Question. Yes sir.
For instance, down
Yes sir.
and your price reduces.
Yes.
And hits your
Yes sir.
What time frame is this?
1 hour. 1 hour. Anything you do on 1 hour, any strategy you are using, and you are doing it on 1 hour. If you use it on 15 minutes, you should get the same result. If you use it on H4, you should get the same result. H4, 1 hour, 15 minutes have the same sequence. They are all divided by 4. All of them have the same. So whatever strategy I'm teaching you on 1 hour, if you use it on 15 minutes, it's the same thing. If you use it on H4, it's the same thing. Can we go on?
Yes, sir.
So let's check more commodities that are trending. Okay, this one too is trending down. This one too